Good eve morning to you all. I've just been thinking about success and failure a little bit, and I wanted to hopefully make a video that kind of embodies that a little bit. I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to play out, and I think that kind of goes with the theme here. I think with 2020 and everything, it's been really interesting trying to find my own success in terms of how I feel like this year was a successful one. I try to, a big thing that I always try to do is improve year after year, and I feel like this is the first year in my life that I really slipped based on where I wanted to be at the end of the year, and I think that's probably true for basically everyone watching here. If you successfully turn 2020 into a banner year and it's the best year of your life, I'm jealous. So I just want to, I guess, kind of do a run and try to be positive through all of my failures, and also just explore how I can find success through something very challenging, and maybe turn into something that can instruct you on how to have at least a positive attitude and be successful through something challenging, because I think well, I think we all need that right now. So yeah, let's get to the run. All right, so what I was thinking for this run is do something I'm not comfortable with,
My shield.
and something that was also a request. So a little twofer there. So I had a request to use the aspect of Beowulf. I've only tried it once before, and I kind of just used it like the regular shield. And it was also very early on. I didn't understand the game very well. I think I was playing it kind of clunky. So thinking about how to do this. So let's try to take this slowly and learn from this. So your cast empowered bull rush, each loaded cast fires at the end of the move. Alternate moveset, heavy attack, and special cast empowers the bull rush instead of firing. So what that tells me is we're going to want to load our cast, and then we bull rush, and then it attack. You see that attack at the end, that bonus damage with the cast. It's charged up. We get in there, and then you see it pop at the end when we get there. So we want to do a cast-based build, probably some sort of, already thinking we could do something crazy with Crystal Glare with Demeter. I think that's probably tricky to get going. It might be it's a meme build. I'm thinking Trippy Shot with Dionysus. Perhaps Aphrodite could be pretty cool. Just get the stacked weak on everything. And honestly, maybe even Zeus. You just get a big lightning chain when you hit the end. We will also want to stack our casts as much as possible. Go to Chaos and the Well of Sharon. Karen. The Well of Sharon's a totally different thing. You have to go to HR for that. We'll also want to stack gods, like hopefully we can get the bonus one from the bonus cast from Hermes. That would be awesome. So yeah, so I'm thinking let's go for Trippy Shot, because like that's going to be the safest. I think that's going to be, for at least a beginner player, that's probably going to be the right call. And let's see if we can make that happen. So to do that, and then we're going to want to stack legendary boons as much as possible. We could do Dionysus with Zeus. So we get our Trippy Shots, we'll spam our Trippy Shots, and then we get lightning inside that tornado, inside the cloud, which would be pretty cool. Cannot use Stygian Soul with this, obviously. Boiling Blood, Abyssal Blood doesn't matter. The rest of these are just what I always do. Not high confidence. We'll do privileged status, especially since we're doing Dionysus / Aphrodite / Demeter. That's just a given. And then we'll do Dark Foresight just to try to get more interesting buffs as we go.
Maybe like this.
Interesting. I have to press B to get out. All right, we got the Beowulf shield. Okay, the special on this one is bad. Oh no, okay, so it's regular. It's just really slow. Oh, this is, so we actually want a faster attack too.
set.
It's a lot of damage. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Dionysus.
And we're back.
And we're gonna do a slightly challenging run, but nothing out of control. Just do 13 heat.
Again. Lord Dionysus.
Hey, Zag, what is good?
We really want Chippy Shot. Okay, so here's our first failure. I don't want to start using rerolls right away, especially in case we don't get Drunken Strike. So what I'm thinking here is we'll take Drunken Strike, and then we'll take Aphrodite as soon as possible, and we'll use her cast. So then we get our privileged status.
Let's liven things up.
Hits like a truck.
Less of me.
Come on. Oh, I guess I can do regular attacks. I guess I can actually still play regular. I don't have to just do the gimmick.
Time to collect.
Alright, anything that gives us a faster bull rush. And die. Yeah, so like this is definitely out of my comfort zone just because it's slow, and I don't like slow things. So yes, please.
Not too heavy.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. All right, so Artemis she's always good, but it doesn't really fit the build that we're going for here.
Staying warmed up.
Hopefully we can just get pressure points, or I mean, honestly, if we take the cast, it is a lot of damage. So I won't say no if we get the cast, especially like an epic one.
You found me, Artemis.
What are you hunting this time?
I'm hunting not your cast. Pressure points is gonna be so... Yeah, we're gonna take Deadly Flourish, and honestly, probably just hope that we can sell it. Where this is not a special base run at all.
I can't.
I mean, it is incredible damage. Just wait for him to attack. Go.
That's good.
Trial is actually really tempting. Instead of... I think... But we really need to load up our casts to make this Mimi build. The Trial is so tempting, though. Please. Please +1 cast. This is really good, though. Just 33% more damage on the cast. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. Actually, that's just as good as +1 more cast. And it's actually better because I only have to press that button 3 times instead of 4 for the exact same amount of bonus damage.
Who's laughing now?
Remain relentless.
So an interesting thing you can do with this is you could get Zeus with the Phalanx Flare. I don't think it's a good idea, though. I don't think this is really gonna... I'll just say Bronze Skin. I was just kind of hoping for the dash, honestly.
It's in.
Pretty cool. That is very satisfying. What's this? No. I will take.
Not yet.
So that's the thing about patience there, is I got a little scared. Like, I was a little scared here, but I knew I had a shield. I knew it was charging up, and I just waited until I knew I was going to kill them all. And I think getting a little scared and impatient is what would trip up a newer player. And that's what that's like when I improve in any game, it's really just about how do I take a step back and like reevaluate, like, why did I die? Just take it slowly, turn off the timer, lower the difficulty, put yourself in that same situation. If you can watch a replay, do that. I find just throwing yourself at something that you find super challenging and not taking that time, you're just not gonna, you might improve, but you're gonna like kind of plateau and not, at a certain point, you're just not gonna reach, you know, where you want to go. And it's gonna be more uncomfortable. I think it's just gonna be like, it's kind of, I don't know, right? Like you think about the experience of, if you ever seen the movie Whiplash, where it's about a drummer just like killing himself for his craft. He's being driven by an insane, I want to say drum coach, but I don't know, like the conductor of the local band. And like when I saw that movie, all I could think was he would have learned way better with just like constructive thought, and like obviously all of the, so basically like he went really, really hard for every single day, like, you know, 12 hours a day, grinding his fingers to the bone. And I found most of my, especially with music, actually, I found most, here we go. All right. We got the cast. Cool. Just to finish my thought, like I found, especially with music, like with guitar, piano, saxophone, most of the improvement, like you practice for 2 to 3 hours and then you sleep. You wake up, and the next day when you pick up the guitar, it's like your fingers already know how to make that chord for some reason. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, I went after the wrong Fury. I'm trying to demonstrate. I'm trying to take this really slow and demonstrate just like not taking damage as much as possible. She does the annoying thing that you don't know how to deal with. Just charge up your shield.
Can't do that.
I actually shouldn't be I shouldn't be throwing my special at all. I've been doing it just because like I know it's a big Artemis crit, but I was interesting. I was blocking. I guess it's an interesting angle there. I guess it was sneaking in on my elbow or something. Let's try not to get hit at all. But sometimes being too slow and deliberate instead of, you know, just trusting your muscle memory is also a problem. Sometimes you just gotta let your fingers do the walking. Okay, so we have we actually have an instant, right? Like we do this, boom, we're gonna hit him with our attack. Our charge is gonna hit the poison, and then our cast is gonna do the weak. So we get privileged status right off the bat. So now we're asking ourselves, what do we want here? Like, we have the gods that we actually care about. I think we're missing our 4th god. We don't want Poseidon. Ares is not terrible. And then like the two keepsakes that I look at for just like solid run is taking the coin purse or the mom pom just to level stuff up. Kind of thinking we just take the purse right now. We'll
Should be
heal,
useful.
just, you know, be totally safe. These are fine. All right.
See you, Tartarus. Ugh, this heat.
Come on, faster attack. Oh, there's a failure. Missed gold vase. I just saw that. These guys come at me. Just wait them out. Are they not going to come? I've actually never observed their attack patterns too closely. I usually just go in and attack. Alright, so we're not doing particularly a lot of damage here. It's good damage. Really good AoE, but we're actually really lacking on the bosses. So this is a little make lemon out of lemonades here. Or the opposite of that.
Got a customary kit?
Okay. Sure.
Easy does it.
So here we just want the Athena dash. Nice. Chaos is really, really good. Yeah, the base moveset is really slow. Yeah, like I'm kind of just leaning towards there's so much setup for just like attacking one guy. Like if he's not like a big guy, I'm not gonna, I don't know, I don't want to like go all in. Like this is so slow, it feels terrible to me. Alright, let's go get our casts. Okay. Just died to the poison, I guess.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, we'll just take the dash, fill that out. I actually went further than I wanted to. Is this the only thing here? There we go.
There's something.
I actually don't know if this affects the charge up time. It might not. I'll take it anyway. Just regardless. Whoa. Regardless, it lets me bull charge faster, right? Because like no matter what, an attack goes off before I start charging. So we could get exposed, blinding flash from Athena. We could get pressure points, or the call. We could get the call from either one. Which call do we want here? The call's gonna happen so rarely. I think there's more things that we want from Artemis. Well, controller's dying, I guess. There's a little bit of a failure. Okay. Is it working now? Now it's working. Okay. Couldn't have asked for a better failure, I guess. This is 2020 The Run.
In the name of Hades.
Guess we'll take support fire because we're never critting anyway. Wow. Yeah, I don't think the controller itself was dying. The battery's fine. It's
That's a problem.
Oh, interesting. I think it was just like the USB or something. It didn't hit the stupid thing. That's fine.
Farewell, gigantic Gorgon head.
Calculator risk is nice, but we actually want last stand here. Whoops. There you go, making lemonades out of lemon.
I hear something.
Why, hello, Zagreus. I can't stay long. You might want to stand back there, Zag.
Okay, that's not my style, fan.
There.
No!
Just a bit longer.
Not even close. Oh, there was another Chaos Gate that we missed because I got distracted with all the hootenanny going on.
We make a decent team.
Oh, yeah.
You held your own.
That's big.
Wish I could do that.
Heal, please? Nice.
Much better.
Yeah, we'll take that. And we got enough gold. The Palm's a close second, though. Just leveling up our cast there is pretty big. But we got enough gold. I would like to go fishing.
Got to hold nice and still. Got it.
So
Should help keep me going.
huge. Splitting headache's awesome. Nice.
The power of Olympus.
And more on Passion Floor. That's big. That's so much more damage. Yeah, this is so slow. Holy cow.
May I say you look lovely this day or night, Lernie?
That's a lot of damage. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I forgot that I had 4. Oh, I thought I had it charged up. Oh, I totally whiffed. Alright, we should just... It's just so slow. Like, it is a lot of damage. It's just not fluid.
That's what you get. More darkness.
But I'm feeling pretty confident that the damage is now closer to where we want it.
The Hydra fell to you again, did it?
So if we want to be super safe against the heroes, Acorn, obviously, is, I think, the right move. Palm will get us gooder damage. We don't have a call yet, so we could take Dad Call. Which is an option. I think... we're trying to make make our lemonade, right? So I think we'll just be very smart here and take the acorn and act like this is a run that's not going very well. Because it's definitely had a couple clunks happen.
Damn heat. The dead must have it pretty good up here.
Oh, 5 more chambers still with the forecast, which is pretty cool. So this is a really nice thing about it, is because screw those shield guys. And since we got just like big AoE, we just absolutely dumpster them.
Should put some extra punch into this shield.
3 seconds of sturdiness. Wow. But Ferocious Guard, just 20% more damage. Like all the time. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that anyway. This is cool though. I'm just not worried. I would rather have more offense, I think, right now. We'll take more hit points, even though we could use the gold. I don't know what happened there. The whole game kind of lagged. Too much stuff was going on. I should have blocked there. Yeah, the shield guys are my bane. Wow, the AoE, like, he's actually not being affected by the AoE. I take it all back. There we go. Interesting. I don't know why he was blocking it before.
That's nice.
Don't have enough gold. Yeah, and the little tiny flame wheels are an absolute joke against the shield. Another reason why I love it. More hit points or Minotaur for more Aphrodite? Hit points are actually tempting right now. We'll fight the Minotaur though and just do a little DPS check. Oh no, it's the okay.
Got your message.
Butterfly chamber. Lady Aphrodite.
I'm feeling wonderful.
We can switch to a different boon.
Empty Inside is kind of useless. Definitely don't want Heartbreak Strike. We'll do one reroll. See if there's 15% more damage from Sweet Surrender. We'll fill out the call. No, because it does so little if we don't fully charge it. I don't think we're gonna. Think we're getting very little call charging here. We'll take Sweet Surrender. Just 15% more damage. It's pretty big. Sure. Yeah, look at that. That's really satisfying.
I can't.
I let the guy recharge. But 2 of them recharge, actually. That's okay. We get more satisfying big DPS.
All right.
Ooh, and hard red? We'll take it. We need pressure points though to really get the crits off, which we'll get here.
I'm grateful.
Ooh, a 2%er though. One roll and hopefully get a better one.
How about some other boons instead?
Yikes. Okay.
You'd spurn my love.
Had to choose. Loaded. Can't do that.
Of course, I get the shield guys with the trial.
Just trying to respond.
So many life lemons. Oh, absolute life lemon. Okay. Okay.
Oh, all is fine.
Yeah, those do nothing for us. We'll just take life affirmation. Make sure that we full heal off of fountains. Nice.
Oh, I'm not so certain about that. Are you quite sure?
We've a guest.
It's good to see you.
Cool. And then we'll take Hydrolite Gold. And then we'll just, like,
Don't need it
get
anyway.
gigantic heals off of that.
Thanks a lot.
Palm would be nice. We'll just take more hit points. More hit points, more hit points, more hit points.
Come on, you.
Yeah, so one thing I would recommend, also when you're starting off, is the mirror boon that you get. The purple one that gives you, I think it's the epic chance for boons. I would switch that immediately. I would not level that one up at all, and I would switch that for the more common hammers and boons in general. This one, Dark Foresight. I would definitely switch to Dark Foresight ASAP and use that instead of the other one. You'll just get, having more boons versus epic boons is going to give you just a better run, I think.
Not now.
It's a different playstyle. We're getting used to it. Yeah, it's a more Dark Soulsian, very deliberate,
Stronger.
setting up all of your attacks. All right, Chaos.
I can take it.
Yeah, we haven't even hit any of the awesome +1 cast stuff. We're just making do with what we get.
Hades.
Here we go, Abyssal Grasp. Awesome. Speak of the Chaos. So I believe this will be Chamber 35. Yep, so 36, I believe, is how many you get before you fight the heroes. So no matter what, this is a free room. And if we want more hit points and boon, so Dionysus or Artemis. Artemis, we took the 2% pressure points. She can't give us much. Either one, they're both just going to give us calls. Dionysus might give us something interesting in his... I'm going for the potential hit points, but he might give us something interesting in his just more damage in his from the poison, but Hunter's Mark is really nice for clearing rooms. Doesn't help us with boss damage. We crit so rarely. All right, we'll take Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I'm not in love with any of these.
Prepare to be sent.
Hey, Meg.
Mind if I drop in?
Again, this treachery?
Minotaur didn't get hit? What the heck?
Do it.
Not yet.
Alright.
Be gone.
They've already hit me 5 times. That is so much damage. That's actually really good damage that we're doing here. I was waiting it out.
You're next.
Of all the gods to get Demeter. I gotta stop. I never hit that special. It's so slow. Oops. Really solid damage. I'm surprised I got hit 5 times that early and blew the acorn. But that's the power of the acorn. That's 5 hits. And I effectively took no damage from that fight. Obviously leave the acorn on. 60 counters for that. Nope, we keep those.
Cut through Elysium.
Have a moderate amount of gold, which is nice.
Ground floor.
10 minutes on the clock. Actually a little slim here. Been dawdling a little bit. Yeah, we'll take the call.
Here's the fee.
Ooh, in fact, we'll take calculated risk. And we'll just take... we'll go straight for Dionysus here. Pretty cool. A lot of button pressing.
I'm empty. A curse of chaos has expired.
Nice. Well, we got 5 casts now? That's pretty good. Come on, don't miss. All right.
Poisoned.
Yeah, no kidding, buddy.
Ugh, those things.
Ooh, and low tolerance?
Both their might.
Oh. The RNG gods are on our side. Kind of want to save up for Hermes. We'll do that, and then we'll take gold right now. All right. You know, we toughed it out through all the lemons, and now we got a sweet bucket of lemonade.
Not yet.
You know, a little bit of preparation, a little bit of game knowledge, a little bit of cross fingers. Ah, that's annoying. Special, special, special.
Not now. a satyr sack already. Goes down smooth.
Alright.
I'll take it.
+1 cast, legendary. No, damn. Alright, we'll just take hyper sprint. And the hit points.
Right there.
So 7:38 on the clock. We could get an Artemis and get her call. Or we can just, because that's like literally the only thing we could really get from her. We even have a duo boon from her. Okay, we'll just go in there. If I had 10 minutes on the clock still, I'd probably just go in there. I mean, 7.5 minutes for Hades is, especially not EM4 Hades, is whatever, but I'm a very defensive, careful player. I am not a speedrunner.
Crisp, cold air.
I suppose that you must be eager to...
Let's see what this feels like.
Darkness.
Oh, I can't do it while I'm charging. Okay. I was trying to do the cast while I was charging.
Now.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Yeah, it's a little...
Darkness.
Okay.
I want to rip my acorn.
Darkness.
Yeah. The cast is so tiny that it's yeah, that's my acorn. The Aphrodite cast is so tiny that it's actually hard to hit him when it's in the middle of the screen.
You waste your
Okay, so I think I need to it's funny figuring out the attack pattern that I actually want on Hades, but I think I want to one charge to do the cast, and then one charge to pick up the cast, I think is actually what I want. So I want to be doing Bull Rush into Bull Rush. Yeah, this is the cadence. This is the cadence.
Got you.
Come on and die.
Yeah, that's the thing about running just 13 heat, is you don't even have to think about like too much about like difficulty. See, I've been doing this a lot where I bug him out when he's doing his lasers. But yeah, at lower heat, you don't even have to think about like ideal damage or anything, because everything else in the game has low hit points. Just Hades and the heroes, honestly. The Furies and Lernie are so trivial. Alright, do that. Yeah, I didn't charge up again. Like, look how much damage he's taken. I'm not even... I can just meg him. Do a 360. 360 no scope.
I shall keep coming back. The same as you. Beaten. Once. Again.
There. By my father's name.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll call that, I don't know, making lemonade out of out of bad boons or something. Or making lemonade when life gives you Lernies, make some Lernie aid. I don't know. That was really fun though. That's the second time I've ever tried Beowulf. The first time I didn't understand the game. I just I think I even got to Hades and lost. It was early on. I didn't really know what I was doing. That's pretty cool though. I can see that with especially if you do trippy shot with Dionysus and you get the Zeus duo boon in there, so it's just spamming lightning like crazy. There's definitely some pretty crazy combos, a lot of potential there if you want to do a fun build. I like it, like I was saying the whole time. It's just, you know, it's not really my style. It's kind of slow and clunky, but strong, very strong. If it works for you, I can see this being an incredible build. I wouldn't be doing it with super high heat. It's just too slow, and you get stuck in some animation, and you're just feeling sad. When you have force overtime on the monsters, they're gonna be too fast, and you're not gonna be able to dodge things. But incredible single target damage once everything got stacked up. So I give it a solid B+ for the aspect of B for Beowulf. And hopefully, I don't know. I tried to be positive through all the crappy things that happened, and just talk my way through things kind of going wrong and figuring out a way to make up for them, either through decisions or just crossing my fingers and knowing that even if stuff doesn't go my way, I'll be okay. So hopefully this was a fun video and you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.